Hi, Dave here, and today we're replacing a ball joint on this 2004 Acura 1.7 EL. So this is the ball joint itself. It's a Moog, and I really like those that are really reliable. It will solve your problems. So to first disassemble your suspension to get this out. So that's the lower ball joint. So it goes in the control arm like that. So I use this tool. Okay, to remove the drive axle, so use a chisel like that to unfold that piece of the nut that keeps it from spinning out. So once that's unlocked, it's a 32mm nut and it's pretty tight on there. You need also to remove the drive axle nut. It's like this. So you have to first get that ball joint disconnected from your lower control arm to your knuckle. Just use a tool like that. That works really well. So it goes in like that, and then once you tighten this screw, it will push your ball joint up and will come out loose. So that is the ball joint I'm removing. So it's pressed in the spindle housing. So I'm gonna press it out of there. It's gonna come up this way. So to remove all the stabilizer links, so I'm gonna clean up this hollow section here. There's lots of sand and things like that in there, so I can insert my wrench. It's a 6mm hexagonal wrench. So once it's in there really good, I'll be able to hold the threaded section from spinning, and then I can loosen it and get it done. So now you can get this loose. So there's some rust on those threads, so be careful. If you apply too much force, it will strip that hollow section where your wrench goes in, and then it's going to be even harder to get it out. You'll have to probably cut it all off. So go slowly. When you feel some resistance, thread it back again, go the other way, then unscrew, loosen, then tighten again, back and forth like that. Keep applying some lubricant, and then it will eventually come out. With the car well supported on jack stands, we're gonna undo the stabilizer bar link here, so it will allow us to move that lower control arm independently from the other side. We're gonna install a ball joint remover tool here, and now it's loose. Now you can push that drive axle out. That will give us room to come here, press our ball joint out. To press that ball joint out, that's the tool we're gonna use. That's how it looks. It's a big clamp or mini press. Actually, we'll be able to put it on the car suspension to press that ball joint out. Here we select the right attachment for what we need. So this will fit here, right over. So that works. And then find another piece for the top, something like this. So we have this one too, and we go with that. Yeah, with all the adapters you have available, pick the right combination that's gonna work good. So I can put this one over there, that would go around it, and then I can push from here. So we're gonna try this way. You see it's working. It came up that much, so we're going in the right direction. So yeah, put some oil here on your threads, so it will reduce the friction, so then you require less force to have the same amount of pressure at this end. And there we go. We're still pressing this out. See, it's almost out of the way now, and the trick was to heat up the outside of the housing here, and with the heat it will expand, so it will make it looser. The press fit will loosen up a bit, so it will require less effort to press it out. Now the hardest part of the work is done, so it's gonna come out. There we go. Our ball joint is out. We see this ball joint here. It was still tight, but it was about to get loose. You can tell lots of wear on it, and the boots was cracked. So eventually there's going to be sand getting in there. It's going to lose its grease, and it's going to need replacement. It's going to become loose. Then you'll have a clunky noise in your front suspension and direction. So that could be where it's coming from. So apply some grease or any kind of lubricant here on the surface, so it's going to make it easier. And okay, we're going to find the right attachment for our press and push that in there. So I found the right attachment. This accessory here will go down there, and it's holding a gap around the ball joint, and then the top of the clamp here will push on top of this ball joint, so it will press it in, and there's still enough room for this to go down inside this sleeve. Yeah, take your time, line up everything perfectly, then go slow and notice any change, or if it's some additional resistance, see what's going on. Et voilà, it's pressed in all the way, so now we can proceed with the next step. We're gonna put this section into our lower control arm, tighten the nut, and then we're good to go.